Hey guys, and we are here for a cup of Joe with Will, and we are streaming you guys live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those, so make sure you guys are checking in on both YouTube, Twitch, and Player Connect apps so we can shoot you out some luck. And I'm one of your hosts, Ian, joined with my other co-host,
Will.
Yeah, and we're going to be bringing you guys all the great bingo action that's going to be running through all today.
Oh, yeah, and you guys might be watching that, that bingo action over on those shiny new Pilot TVs that we just installed at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Yeah, definitely some great bars out there getting those locations. But we do have some great bingo in store for you guys today where there's some jackpots on the line. But we gave out a bunch of jackpots over the weekend. 31 for the rolling week, 376 for season 11 so far.
Oh, yeah, and we had a ton going out this weekend. We had 8 alone on Friday.
Yeah, it was a really good Friday.
Oh, yeah, kicking off our Friday, we had Olars over at Onami Vets Club winning $1,040.35. Next up was Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, taking home $750.
Yeah, one of our longtime players, Yags 370. Good seeing him get a win.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we had MMM2 over at VFW Wasaka, taking home $961. After that, we had winners over at Dodge Country Club, taking home what looks to be the largest jackpot of that Friday, taking home $12,001.
Yeah, and we even got a great player pick from a winner after they won that great jackpot.
Oh, that's good to see. I'm excited to see that. Afterwards, we had Ruby Red over at American Legion North Mankato, taking home $1,889.
Just a fan of the name, Ruby Red.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It's
It
nice.
sounds like, you know, how Ruby's Adventure, like that could be the one of the movies. Like,
oh,
Ruby and then the under Red.
Yeah,
And
I can see that.
So I don't know what it would entail, but I could see it happening.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we had Ruru over at JB's Tavern, taking home $654. And we also had Chadwick over at Eagles Hastings, taking home $654 as well. Did they split that one?
Yeah, it looks like it was a split win for Ruru and Chadwick.
Oh, yeah. Next up, finishing off our Friday, we had Stingray over at Ye Old Wharf, taking home $720. I like that name a lot.
Yeah,
Ye Old Wharf.
That definitely is a great one. It would be one that I'd stop at just because of the name.
Oh, yeah, you kind of have to.
Oh, yeah. But to get our Saturday started off, we had 4 jackpots go out on Saturday. The first one, it was Brady Horse over at Wow Zone, taking home $863.
Oh, yeah. Next.
Oh, yeah. We also had B. Buxton. I'm guessing that it may be our big-time Twins player, Byron Buxton.
Yeah, makes
Or
sense.
just someone who's a big fan of Byron Buxton, playing over at Beatles Bar and Grill, winning $1,250. A show that I watched as a kid, Jesse took home a win over at Chill Stop Tavern. It is spelled a bit different. Taking home $757. Good job, Jesse. And then that final jackpot on Saturday went out to Nuggy over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking home $979.
Oh, yeah. But after that, the weekend seemed to slow down a little bit, as it typically does on Sundays. Because our Sunday, we did only have 2 jackpots that went out. First one was Max over at VFW Blaine, taking home $611. But next up, taking home the largest jackpot for the weekend and ending off the weekend right, it was Sue over at Rose City Bar and Grill, taking home $23,698.
Yeah, definitely some great players out there getting some really, really good wins over that weekend. And I can't wait to see who's going to be added to that list pretty soon. And I think I may be even wrong on that total, as I don't think I added it up. So I think we're actually at, what would it be? At 390 jackpots this season so far. So really, really good stuff this season. Keep up the good work. But if you guys want to win some jackpots in something other than our live bingo, you can try out Blazing Wheels. It's the brand new eTab game that just came out. Try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel in that bonus round to win some scorching prizes. It's a really, really fun game, and I've really enjoyed it. And definitely check it out before you got to check out another new eTab game that should be coming out, I think, pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, and if you want to stay in the know about our eTab games, you should go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of our new eTabs when we release them. But you can also click the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social medias, and so much more.
Yeah, a lot of stuff on that Facebook page. And you guys can even find out a lot of information where you're at right now, watching some Pilot games. And we're going to be talking about our live bingo schedule for today. It's going to be a lot of fun as we have $3,382 to start off these games right at 12 o'clock. It's going to be running from 12 all the way to 1. A little bit of Twins bingo action. 25-cent edition. You guys can win that $3,000 in 52 balls or less.
Ooh, but right after that, going from 1 to 4, we got our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. With that mega jackpot sitting at $25,000, they take home in 45 balls or less.
Yeah, clicked up already. It's twice now it's clicked up, and I can't wait to see if it's going to click up again pretty soon. I think pretty soon it's going to start actually adding money to the amount, which that's when it starts getting intense.
Oh, yeah, but after that, we also have that major jackpot that's sitting at $5,091. That's really hittable right now. It's sitting at 52 balls. But we also have that minor jackpot that goes out super quickly. It's sitting at $68, and that will be going out in 56 balls or less. But if you guys can't get it out, once that clicks up to $100, that'll go up to 60 balls, meaning that it should be that much easier to hit.
Oh, yeah, for sure, but might as well just hit it in 52. Take home the major and the minor,
why
and get the clean sweep. I think that's the way to do it. So definitely come out for Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition 1 to 4. And after that, you can stick around for some happy hour bingo, which is 3 different games. I mean, it's 2 different games, and you got Lucky 4 bingo. That's one of the games that you're going to be playing. You're going to have one shot of it at 4 o'clock and another shot at 6 o'clock. $9,940 available on that one. A huge prize that we haven't been able to give out yet. So definitely come out for that. And the games in between it are even more fun because that's the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. You got a mega jackpot of $100,000 that you can win in 43 balls or less. A major prize that's at 48 balls or less just went out, I think, on Sunday too. Winner. But it was $992.20 available on that major now, and that minor prize is primed and ready to go out already at 56 balls or less. You can take $115 home, but every $100, it clicks up 4 balls. It starts off at 52 balls or less. Already hit $100, so it's already clicked up to 56 balls. Once it hits 200, it's going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less all the way until it hits 64 balls or less. And then that money amount will keep on growing as you guys still have shots at that 64 ball or less jackpot. And so definitely come out for that happy hour bingo.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, going from 6 to 10, we got Skull Bingo, the $1 cards. And that one is a blast. It usually gets cut off on our Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but tonight it'll be uninterrupted. You guys are going to be going after that line prize of $168 that goes out all the time. It's sitting at 10 balls or less. That large frame prize is sitting at $7,506 that you can take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize sitting nicely at $36,876 that you can take home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some really, really good stuff coming from 6 to 10. But tomorrow starts our interruptions, those PGL nights, and for the first time, you're going to be one of the broadcasters interrupting Skull Bingo. Because I think it's going to be me and you here for a MegaSota game night, so you'll miss out on the pretty faces of Tony and Nikki and get our ugly mugs. But it should be a lot of fun. We're going to give out a bunch of PGL points, even a chance at a Jackpot Hunter game, which always has good prizes in it, and then the grand finale. That is the Jackpot Jungle $1 edition that you can take home $6,273 in 54 balls or less. All of this is happening. It starts at 6:40, runs all the way to around like 8:30. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, but the PGL action doesn't end there because the next day we got Wild Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. And typically, Ian and Jordy take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action, but I think we might have a switch up with that as well.
We'll see what happens on that Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll have some different broadcasters there, and it should be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, but they lead you guys through a bunch of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys get a shot at $11,502 that you can take home in 52 balls or less. And it's a 25-cent edition, meaning it is a lot of bang for your buck. So you guys definitely want to check that out.
Oh, that's for sure. But Speaking of good stuff happening, we do have some great weather happening today, and that is in Rochester, Minnesota. It's actually not that great as it's cooled off significantly, and it's going to be cloudy with a high of 37 degrees. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Not looking to be too sunshiny or warm.
Oh, no. And that continues, obviously, into the night, which is going to be 25 degrees. Cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. The low is going to be near 25 degrees with winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah. Well, we talked about that Twins bingo that runs from 12 all the way to 1. But let's talk about the Twiking zone, as they've been really good in that Twiking zone. And there's been a few shakeups that actually happened, as in a 9th place tie between Mikey Wins and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. Mikey Wins gets bumped back. Our longtime player, former champion Elsa, was able to take sole possession of 9th place with 89,000 points, bumping back Mikey Wins at Steve-O's with 88,000 points. But, I mean, still not safe with only a 1,000 point gap between those two players.
Oh, yeah, but 8th place isn't safe either, which is Dag 11 over at Port Lounge, only 2,000 points ahead of Elsa with 91,000 points. But the close race doesn't end there, because in 7th place, it's Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with only 95,000 points. Really short lead.
Yeah, all those players right outside the 100,000 point club in a very, very tight race that could be shaken up at any point. But we did have a shakeup that happened this weekend, as a number 6 player, moving from 6th into 5th. We got GTZ over at Sal's Bar, now with 116,000 points, passing a big-time player, Yo-Yo, over at Riverside Store Tavern with 115,000 points, and now bumped back to 6th place.
Ooh, all these really close, very close leads that we have going on. But our top 3 has remained the same, with Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 133,000 points. 2nd place, Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven as well with 141,000 points. And 1st place, Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 192,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. But we had some great shakeups that happened in our location standings, as we had some big ties being broken up, as well as some huge jump ups in the standings.
Oh, yeah, kicking it off right at the tail end of the standings. In 10th, previously in 9th, getting pushed back, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 139,000 points. They got pushed back by previously unranked, now in a 2-way tie in 8th, VFW Blaine with 154,000 points. They were able to push forward and tie it up with Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards, who's, at the same point level.
Yeah, both with 154,000 points. Definitely a close race right there. I'll be watching out for that during our Twins bingo games.
Oh, yeah.
But a tie being broken up, Corner Bar in Goodhue was formerly in a tie with Eagles Rochester. Eagles Rochester got sole possession of 4th place with 267,000 points. Now Corner Bar in Goodhue back in 5th place with 265,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but our top 3 has remained the same, with American Legion with 294,000 points, trying to close in on that 300,000 point club. But we got 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven, having a little bit of different plans. They're going for that 400,000 point club with 375,000 points. But they're going to have to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, to catch up to the number 1 location. 611,000 points for this number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park. Just can't stop, won't stop.
No, they're animals over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
They really are. But you guys can also be animals taking home jackpots in our E-tabs. Definitely a great one. And right now we're listening to Winter Wonderland, a great E-tab game that is themed after Alice in Wonderland. Super, super fun stuff. And you guys can take home really, really good prizes in it. You guys can also take home prizes in the 50 different Charitable E-tab games that we have. Play anytime, win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also some bonus and free play rounds in all of those games as well.
Oh, yeah, but we also have some Jackpot Hunter standings, because we did just go over what we have going on with our Jackpot Hunter stream, which is going to be running from 4 to 6.
Yeah.
It's a $1 edition, and that's how you earn points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, the minor jackpot already prepped and ready to go out at 56 balls or less with $115 on the line. Could definitely be earning points, but no one was able to earn enough points to make any kind of big splashes in these Jackpot Hunter standings. And so we can check in with some of these close races, some of the ties that still haven't been broken up.
Oh, yeah. In sixth place, we have a two-way tie between Kimmy over at Nissan Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. They both have 57,000 points, and they're also really close to fifth place, Brother Nat.
Yeah, it's a really close race throughout those standings because 2,000 points ahead of them, Brother Nat in fifth place. 2,000 points ahead of Brother Nat is Kev in fourth place. All of them in a big grouping trying to get into that top 5. But in third place, we do have Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. Not playing at his normal corner bar and Goodhue location.
Interesting.
Yeah, but in second place, it's Bull playing at corner bar and Goodhue with 110,000 points. And then with 138,000 points in first place, we got Bobo over at corner bar and Goodhue. Bull's actually starting to make this into a little bit of an interesting race.
Yeah, it's getting a little close.
We'll see if he can close that gap a bit, make it a like 10,000 point race in this week.
Oh, yeah, hopefully we'll see that. But we're also hoping for some switch-ups because we have very stagnant location standings.
Yes, in the location, same thing as the players, just staying exactly where they were. But there are some close races to talk about as there's really, really close race in that 8th through 5th place.
Oh, yeah. Kicking off in 8th place, we have Shady's Railside and Rice with 79,000 points. Only 3,000 points ahead of them in 7th place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points.
Now, this is where it starts to get really tight after Billy's Rockford because only 1,000 points ahead of Billy's Rockford is Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd with 83,000 points. And then again, only 1,000 points ahead of Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in 5th place. Oh, wait. Ahead of Gas Can Bar and Grill is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 84,000 points. Yeah, at 5th place, Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. At 6th place, Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 7th place, Billy's Rockford. And even 8th place, Shady's Railslide. All super, super tight net there.
Oh, yeah. But our top 3 has remained the same with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids trying to work their way towards that they're trying to catch up with 2nd place, but it might be a little bit of a reach. They are sitting at 153,000 points. 2nd place, VFW Spring Lake Park is about 20,000 points ahead with 175,000 points. And in 1st place, we have Corner Bar in Goodhue with 363,000 points, just running away with the lead.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And it's always great when I get an update about all different players getting signed up at PGL.world, and I get ecstatic. And a bunch of players did it over this weekend. And if you want to be a player that's highlighted, just like these players that we're about to highlight, you got to go sign up at PGL.world and become a member of our league. They compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. And you can also use that sign up to log into the Player Connect app, making it super easy.
Oh, yeah, but we had some players that did just that, and so we're going to give them a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get them in those PGL standings. Kicking us off, we got Bear 199, Mike 2244, Mike 224466.
Which is surprisingly, I think they're different players because they have different emails.
Interesting. Next up, we got K-Bear 89, KC 1986, Evil 706, D Marie, Padre Hawk, Hot 15 Money, Kimmy, Lex, Kari 73, KJ 218, 1 KJ 218, and JPW HKC.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a radio station.
Yeah, it does feel like a radio station. Definitely some great stuff there. I can't believe how many players got signed up over this weekend. Super exciting stuff. And hopefully they can make their way into our PGL standings. We haven't had a PGL night in a while, so our top 3 sit like this. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,487,000 points. With 1,731,000 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 1,787,000 points.
And on the location side of things, in 3rd place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,572,000 points. 2nd place is Billy's Rockford with 5,616,000 points. And in 1st place is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 5,780,000 points.
Yeah, and just like Will told you earlier in the broadcast, if you guys want to stay in the know, look at our Facebook page. You guys can see all the shakeups that happen, plus all the great progressives that will be available for you. And while we got your time, just 1 minute before we take a 10-minute break and get ready for some Twins bingo, we're going to talk about our great player spotlight for this broadcast. And it's one of our longtime players, Mad Dog. He's playing over at Lincoln Lincoln Depot and took home a great Twins Bingo jackpot of $27,266.
Oh yeah, and when he was playing at Lincoln Depot, he was supporting an awesome charity, which is St. Cloud Golden Gloves, which mission statement is to promote and support youth boxing by providing adequate funding, coaching, and any other educational and athletic benefit to youth boxing, coaching, and overall program of boxing throughout central Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of those boxing clubs like or charities like that happen, and so I think that's a really, really cool thing to support, especially something that's not as mainstream as like what you'd say basketball, hockey, and all those ones.
Oh yeah, so make sure if you guys want to support that charity, go check out Lincoln Depot, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
It's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, sitting with 3,522,039 points. Where in then sixth place we have VFW Northfield, sitting with 3,620,755 points. Fifth place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter, sitting with 3,746,243 points. But our final location in the 3 million point club, sitting with 3,847,377 points. In fourth place, it's American Legion Cleveland. Then into the 4 million point club. Ooh. Third place is Neeson's Gaylord, sitting with 4,462,430 points. But then as swiftly as we start, it's ending right there into the 5 million point club, guys. In second place, we have Billy's Rockford, sitting with 5,510,764 points. Now our number one location is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, sitting with 5,780,304 points.
Whoa, those are some totals in those points.
Oh,
Take
yes.
a breath after reading off all those because those are some crazy, crazy points. And make sure you're getting after it so you can see your own point total rise on both of our PGL nights, MegaSota Game Night, as well as our Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and some of our favorite bingo comes during our happy hour. We love our Jackpot Hunter games that happen during that happy hour. 23 games of it that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you earn points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Absolutely, and there's been a couple shakeups this week, and it's been super exciting to watch. But starting it off in 10th place, we had at VFW Coon Rapids, sitting with 39,000. Next up in 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, sitting with 42,000. But with 52,000 in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we jump right into a tie between Kimmy over at Niswa Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, both with 57,000. With 59,000, not too far ahead, is Brother Nat over at the Chart House, sitting in 5th place. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand, sitting with 61,000. But then in 3rd, we've got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with 83,000 points. With 102,000 points in 2nd place, it's Bull, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then in 1st place, it is Bobo, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with a whopping 138,000 points.
What a point total for those top players, but it gets even more impressive when we get into these location standings, because in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 69,000 points. With 72,000 points in 9th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 77,000 points. With 80,000 points in 7th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. with 83,000 points. In 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 95,000 points. Now we get into that 100,000 point club because with 153,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number 1 location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull.
Hey guys, and we are in this first game of Twins Bingo. $3,427 of total prizes available in this game. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play so that we can give out some great prizes. But we are streaming live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those. So make sure you guys are checking in with both YouTube, Twitch, and our Player Connect app so we can shoot you out some luck. But we got some brand new Pilot TVs that just got to some of our Pilot Games locations, and we'd like to highlight those great Pilot TV.
Oh yeah,
Great locations.
Oh yeah, we just installed those Pilot TVs over at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Definitely some great stuff there, and let's see what great stuff we have in this game. Number one, a line prize of, let's see, $4, a large M of $4, and a $3,408 coverall prize, as I see big-time players like Scrub Eye, Sin Bob, all trying to get some wins. But speaking of people who've gotten some wins over the weekend, we had some people get some wins, and we giving our rolling total to 31 jackpots for the rolling week and 390 for season 11.
Ooh, that is crazy. And we had 8 jackpots alone on Friday. Starting us off, we had Lars over at Onami Vets Club taking home $1,040. Definitely starting that weekend off right.
Yeah, then we had actually 70 over the Riverboat Depot taking home $750.
Yep. But before we go on with these next players, we got Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee taking $4 on that line prize. Good job, Lucky Tim.
Yeah, big-time player there.
Oh, yeah. Next up on these jackpot winners, we had MMM2 over at VFW Wasaka taking home $961.
Yeah, we also had winners over at Dodge Country Club taking home a whopping $12,001.20.
Oh, yeah. That was our largest jackpot for that Friday. But next up, we had Ruby Red over at American Legion North Mankato, taking home a really nice jackpot of $1,889.
We also had Ruru over at JB's Tavern, splitting up a jackpot with Chadwick over at Eagles Hastings. They both were able to take home $654.67.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we had Stingray over at Yield Wharf, ending off our Friday and taking home $720.80.
Yeah, good job, Stingray, playing at I think you may have found a new favorite location, Yield Wharf.
Yield Wharf.
Yeah, I don't know if there's many locations that can match that name right there.
No, there's really not.
We do have some Saturday jackpots to go over, though, as Brady Horse over at the Wow Zone took home $863.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we had B. Buxton over at Beatles Bar and Grill, taking him $1,250.
Yeah, one of our favorite twins, Byron Buxton.
Oh, yeah.
He just had a big game last night, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. We also had Jesse over at Trail Stop Tavern taking home $757.
Yep. Next up, we had Nuggy over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking home almost $1,000, taking home $979.
And we have Dirt Wagon over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, taking home $4 on that large M. And now we got a $7 must-go coverall prize going out to Swans 35 over at our place on 3rd. Good job to all of those winners in this game number 1 of Twins Bingo. We're now about to get enrolled into game number 2 with that jackpot continuing to grow as you guys get enrolled.
Oh, yeah, but next up, almost finishing off our Sunday, we had Max over at VFW Blaine, taking home $611.
And then that final jackpot, the largest jackpot of the weekend, went out to Sue over at Rose City Bar and Grill, taking home $23,698.
That was a weekend of massive jackpots, but if you guys want to take home some money outside of our regularly scheduled bingo, you should check out our e-tabs, where we just released a new one called Blazing Wheels. You can try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel in the bonus round to win scorching prizes.
Yeah, I love that Blazing Wheels game, and it's super, super fun. And you guys can get updates for all of our eTab games if you go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more, including you can also use our link tree, which has links to bar locations, other socials. You got our PGL.world, everything you might want is on that Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, but another way to stay in the know is by checking out our Cup of Joe with Jordy. We start that at 11:30 every single day for you guys, and we go over all of the progresses for the day.
Today was a Cup of Joe with Will.
Oh, yeah,
that's
Cup
what we
of Joe with Will.
That's what we decided on today. Was it? We'll figure out what tomorrow's Cup of Joe. Maybe it'll be a Cup of Joe with John.
Yeah, maybe. But who doesn't want to see this nice face bright and early in the morning?
Exactly. Why not? We do go over all those great jackpots, and we were just here doing this Cup of Joe with Will, talking about all the best jackpots. And do you have a highlight jackpot for the day?
You guys should definitely be checking out the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, because we got that major jackpot sitting at $5,091. They can take home in 52 balls or less. But you guys also want to look out for that mega. It's at 25,000, and that ball count's been continuing to grow.
Yeah, 45 balls or less now, and I think the next time it jumps up, it skips 46 to 47, and it starts growing really, really quick. Should be exciting stuff. And that minor jackpot in the 25-cent edition goes out all the time, so make sure you guys are coming out from 1 all the way till 4. I mean, the Jackpot Hunter happy hour isn't looking too bad either, as that jackpot, the minor prize at least, is already at $115 that you could take home in 56 balls or less. Obviously, that grows really, really quickly. Every $100, it clicks up 4 balls. Starts off at 52 balls or less. $100, 56 balls or less. $200, 60 balls or less. And then once it hits $300, it clicks to that 64 ball count. The money amount will still grow, but that ball count stays exactly the same. But 64 balls or less, it is a must-win at that point.
Oh, yeah, but right after our happy hour, we got that Skull Bingo. It's the $1 cards going from 6 to 10, uninterrupted night, so you got 4 hours. Pardon me. First up, we got that line prize sitting at $168. They can take home in 10 balls or less. That goes out all the time. That large frame prize is sitting at $7,506 that you can take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize sitting at $36,876 that you can take home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And we got some great stuff coming up the next 2 nights, as we have our 2 specialty nights. MegaSota Game Night starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Bunch of PGL tournament game action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall that you can take home $6,273, and if you win it in 54 balls or less. But that's not the only PGL night we have this week. We also have a Wild Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that goes from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Typically Jordy and Ian take the helm, but we might have some new broadcasters coming in. But if you guys want to check that out, they lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale. And this is a 25-cent edition where you guys can take home $11,502 in 52 balls or less. And that's before anybody even gets clicked in. So you guys definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, super cool stuff. We got a line prize of $6, a large M of $6, and a $3,442 coverall prize. And we already have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Echo over at Stacy's Bar and Grill over at Woodstock, taking home $6 on that line prize.
One of my favorite Ben 10 aliens.
Oh yeah, Echo was the really short, smart one, right?
That could duplicate.
Yeah.
Loved Echo. He was super fun. Always wanted. That was like the one alien I wanted it to be as a kid. I was like, if I could choose one alien from the watch, it's Echo.
Makes sense.
I thought it was super fun. But let's get into some national days, and we start off this national day list with a few more serious ones, as it's World Malaria Day. Malaria Awareness Day is designated to be April 25th by President George W. Bush in 2007. In his proclamation, President Bush called the Americans to join in on the goal to eradicate malaria in the African continent.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an important thing. Glad that we were able to we're trying to get there.
Oh yeah, I mean malaria it's a terrible disease, and there's ways to prevent it, and hopefully we keep on making strides to prevent it. And I know I hear it all the time I heard it all the time in the news about like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but it's kind of slowed down since then, and so it's always good to have that little bit of a reminder that you should be looking for ways to maybe help out the community with malaria.
Oh yeah. Next up, but before we continue with these national days, we got a large M winner with Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee, taking home $6 on that large M. Good job.
Yeah, now we're working on a $10 coverall prize. We'll see if it can go out pretty quick, as we got Yaba Brew And it's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home the coverall prize of $10. Now we're getting rolled into game number 3 of Twins Bingo, and that jackpot's going to continue to grow into this next one.
Oh, yeah, and continuing on with our national days, we have another serious one, and this one is Parental Alienation Day. April 25th is Parental Alienation Awareness Day, known as PAAD, part of a global awareness campaign to raise awareness about parental alienation. The aim of the day is to make the general public, judges, police officers, mental health care workers, child protection agencies, lawyers, as well as friends and family of the targeted children or their parents become aware of this growing problem.
Yeah, I think that's a super big thing. You see, you'll see a lot of kids, especially now with COVID, and it was a necessity at one point that you had to be only with your kids all the time, kind of thing. But as we get back to our regular days and everything like that, having those kids be able to go out and experience life is definitely a big deal.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
Yeah, I always like. I mean, it's a fine balance between being there to watch over your kids and make sure they don't make like huge big mistakes.
Yeah.
And there's also the other side of the coin where you don't want to be over top of them, making sure they can't make any kind of mistake.
Yeah.
Because you do learn from your mistakes, and you do need to learn from those kind of things.
Oh yeah, but.
Parental Alienation Day, definitely something that should be observed.
Oh yeah, next up, it's World Penguin Day.
Love penguins. Observed the world over on April 25th. World Penguin Day recognizes one of the unique birds on the planet. There are 17 species of penguin, and all their natural habitats are in the southern hemisphere.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I penguins. They're so cool. Had a love for them ever since Happy Feet and Surf's Up came out.
Oh yeah,
those two really drove my love for penguins.
I always like the ones from Madagascar.
Oh, the Madagascar penguin. That's another
They're
good one. I forgot about that. Just completely forgot about those penguins. But the great penguins.
Oh yeah.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Oh man, their dynamic always cracked me up. Poor Skipper.
Oh
he
yeah.
never had it coming.
No, he never did. Definitely some great stuff. I guess we can look up some fun penguin facts.
Oh yeah.
As you know, I'm sure there's a lot more penguin facts than I initially would. I mean, I don't know a lot about penguins.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't really learn too much. I remember. Did your school ever take you to go watch March of the Penguins when it came out? Our Mount Pleasant school system, they had this thing of like taking us to all like the, you know how National Geographic would always release like something on like Earth Day
for
or
sure,
something like that. Yeah, we went to every one of those.
That'd be
came
so
out in the
cool.
theaters.
I would love that.
It was cool because we all got like a mini thing of popcorn and a free soda. I was like,
that sounds like a great
better
time.
than actually being in school.
Yeah, I totally agree. No, if they had us watch that kind of stuff, it would definitely be just like on the TV of like the actual classroom.
Yeah.
I didn't have many times where I went to the movie theater for school. But some fun facts, cool facts about penguins. A group of penguins in the water is called a raft, but on land they are called a waddle.
What?
Yeah.
I wonder why it changes.
Yeah, a group of penguins in the water. A nice waddle out there going across the ice.
Oh, yeah. The black and white tuxedo look donned by most penguin species is a clever camouflage called countershadowing. When swimming, the black on their backs helps them blend in with the darkness of the ocean from predators viewing from above. Their white bellies help them blend in with the bright surface of the ocean when viewed from predators and prey from below.
Wow, that's really
that
interesting.
Makes sense. That's really cool.
We do have a Lime Prize split win between Steve over at Our Place on 3rd and Carrie over at Moe's. They both split that $6 Lime Prize. Well, here's a fun fact. Penguins evolved to fly underwater. Most birds have hollow, air-filled bones to help them stay light for flight. Penguins adapt with solid bones instead. This helps them swim because solid bones reduce buoyancy, the tendency to float.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, really interesting.
A penguin's thick feathers aren't the only way this bird stays warm. A gland near the base of the tail provides waterproof oil. Penguins spend several hours each day covering their feathers with this oil and gives extra attention to the task before swimming.
Ah, interesting.
Huh.
So they got their own.
Do you think the oil maybe also helps them glide a little when they do like the?
I'm sure it helps a little bit, like grease them up a bit.
Yeah, so do you think like people just like go like, take a stick of butter and just like?
And then, that's basically their version of it. It's just
Yeah.
like when boxers get all oiled up, so punches slip off
Yeah,
them.
just like slide.
Yeah, that's what penguins are doing, but for swimming.
Yeah.
We do have a few more, as penguins live in many location and habitats. You can find them in Antarctica and the Antarctic Islands, the Galapagos Islands off of the coast of Ecuador, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, Peru, and Chile.
That's really cool. Next up, but before we go over this, we got a large M winner. We got Buzzer Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking up $6 on that large M.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff for Buzzer Dave as we've clicked over on that coverall too. A win for Swan 35 over at our place on third, splitting with T-Bone over at Poppers in Virginia. They both are splitting up $9 in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah, and contrary to many popular holiday cartoons, you'll never see penguins and polar bears together in the wild.
No,
Very sad.
No, that is sad.
That's because penguins live in the south of the equator, while polar bears live north of the equator in the Antarctic.
Well, what if they want to pop a Coca-Cola together?
What if we just take all the penguins and move them north? Or take the polar bears and move them south.
I think
either way, it's like too cold, right?
I have no idea what would happen. I feel like that's very much disturbing.
Yeah, that's entirely disturbing our ecosystem.
But you know, the wonder of it is, I guess, valid.
It'd be pretty cool.
It would be interesting to see what happened, I guess. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get enrolled in this next one, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play. We do have another national day to get into, though.
Oh, yeah, this one is National Hug a Plumber Day. National Hug a Plumber Day on April 25th recognizes those who come to our rescue when pipes, leaks, or drains are clogged. Just make sure they're out from, like, under the cabinetry when you do that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't want them, like, sitting up and then they hit their head on a pipe or something.
Yeah, no, and I don't necessarily think you need to hug your plumber on today. You can just appreciate them and maybe
give them, like, a really solid tip.
A solid tip or something like that, because plumbers are super, super important.
Oh, yeah.
And I have no idea what pipes do and what everything happens with the plumbing system.
Nope.
And so I need those kinds of guys to be able to save those leaks.
I did, like, basic construction and stuff, and anything with, like, subcontract, I was like, yeah, that's not my...
You're like,
that's not my deal.
I can build the frame of the house.
Yeah. Just give me a hammer and I'll...
Yeah, I can hammer nail.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Happy National Hug a Plumber Day. It's also National DNA Day on April 25th. People across the nation recognize this National DNA Day. On this day, in 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick formally announced their discovery of DNA in the short letter published in the science journal Nature.
Huh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, DNA, I can't comprehend how you even get the structure of DNA.
Yeah, I don't know how they, like, found the double helix formation.
And then to do it in 1953, I don't know what equipment they had then, but, like, I'm sure it's not.
I think we researched it a little while ago, and it was really just like a I think it was a form of X-ray.
Yes, it was. It was a form of X-ray that made them find out on that. It was really, really cool. So happy National DNA Day.
Oh, yeah. Next up, one of my favorites, it is National Zucchini Bread Day. Each year on April 25th, National Zucchini Bread Day encourages bakers to make this delicious bread.
I love zucchini.
Zucchini bread, it's awesome. Almost as good as banana bread, almost.
I don't know if I've had zucchini bread, to be honest.
My aunt used to make it a lot, and she would
Really?
make it like almost like how you make banana bread, but like with like chocolate chips in it and stuff too.
That sounds super tasty. Anything you
Amazing.
add some chocolate chips into it, I feel like it makes it instantly better.
Oh yeah, I didn't know it was zucchini bread until like years after I would eat it. And
Really?
My mom was like, "Yeah, we would tell you it was banana bread, but it was zucchini bread." And I was like,
It was zucchini bread.
"Why wouldn't I have eaten it? It's bread."
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
you know,
bread.
kids are weird.
Yeah.
I definitely get it as a kid. Like if my parents, if my mom snuck stuff into our meals all the time, and then after we take our first bites and stuff like that, she'd be like, "Oh, well, actually, there's cauliflower. That's cauliflower crust or something like that."
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like, "Oh, oh, it is. And then you instantly change your opinion as a kid, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't like this anymore. This is gross. I never liked it.
Yeah. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, no, it's super funny. But National Zucchini Bread Day, it's something that I definitely need to try.
Oh, yeah. But we got a line prize winner with Vinny over at Shooter's Bar Fountain, taking home $7. Good job, Vinny.
Well, today is a big day. It's National East Meets West Day. National East Meets West Day on April 25th commemorates the day the Eastern Front of the Allied forces met with the Western Front on River Elbe, also known as Elbe Day. This day marked an important step towards ending World War II.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, always really exciting stuff with that.
Oh, yeah. Next up on our national days, it is National Telephone Day. On April 25th, we observe National Telephone Day. Around the world, there are 9.82 billion mobile phones, and while some predicted the landline to be obsolete by 2020, there are still about 931 million landlines around the world.
Really? I did not realize that there was that many landlines still.
I mean, I understand the amount of landlines we still have, considering like businesses that have to have them plugged in,
Yes.
and stuff for like and then like.
But
customer support
931
centers.
million, that's impressive. I would have guessed that it would have dropped significantly since then.
I mean, yeah, but I guess with like call centers, stuff like that. Are
Call
still around.
centers, yeah, definitely a big one. Okay, I can see how it happens, but
Yeah.
smartphones, I definitely, I think will end up overtaking the landline, and there may even end up being a point where it's like a tablet that you answer your calls on
I could
instead
see
of
a family tablet, because people are already doing like the smart home systems and stuff.
Exactly,
Now too.
and then you can just answer your calls like that instead for your
Yeah.
home phone kind of thing, and not have the landline. But it's like it's different than like a regular telephone.
Oh yeah. But we do got a large M winner with Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights, taking home $7 on that large M. I've actually met people who've had cell phones as their their home phone.
Really?
They just kept it in like an area where they could always grab it, and they just.
That makes sense.
was
Yeah,
like, okay.
that's super cool stuff. I loved having my the home phone
I missed
in
it.
my house because it was just super fun to be able to pick it up. I never even used it that often. Most of the time, it was like to call someone else in the home and like use them as like a walkie-talkie of sorts. But besides that, I didn't use it all that too often.
Oh yeah.
Sophie did. Sophie, my sister, she called her friends all the time on the home phone.
No, I would just like show up at my friends' houses.
Yeah, no
Just
call.
unannounced, just knock. It's like, hey, where is he?
Where is he? And then they'd be like, yeah, come in. Here's Will. Go find him. He's upstairs. Or whatever
Yeah.
it is. That's super fun stuff. And we had a really fun time seeing our Twins get some wins over this weekend. They are now 8-8 on the season, hit that 500 mark, with Byron Buxton hitting his second homer of the game, a 269-foot, 3-run drive that overcame the 10th inning deficit to lift the Minnesota Twins over Chicago 6-4 on Sunday, and sent the White Sox to their 7th straight loss.
Ah, those poor White Sox. Buxton hit a 2-run opposite field homer to right in the 7th against Aaron Bummer. That tied the score 3-3.
Wow, really, really cool stuff. It must have been 4-3, and then we got that 3-run homer
Yeah.
from Byron Buxton at the end. Wow, putting up some points, Byron Buxton. No wonder we had a winner playing over B. Buxton after the kind of weekend that he had.
Oh, yeah, but tomorrow we're going to be playing against the Tigers at 6:40 for you guys. I'm a little conflicted about that, but let's go Twins. Let's see them win.
Yeah, are the Tigers even good this year? I don't know how the Tigers have.
I have paid no attention
if they're
to the
looking
Tigers this
good.
year.
Like after the whole entire Scherzer, Cabrera, Verlander, I've kind of lost touch with the Tigers.
Yeah. Let's look at
It
our
looks like
players.
they're third in the AL Central with a record of 6-9 so far this season.
All right.
Yeah, they just came off of back-to-back losses to the Rockies, where the Rockies beat them 6-2 on yesterday, and on Saturday beat them 3-2. But the game before they beat them 13-0. So it looks like the Tigers are kind of a streaky team. They sometimes play rough. Sometimes their defense is playing phenomenal and let up 0 to only 1 run.
Yeah, Very interesting. I'm excited to see how they do against the Twins.
It's still early on in the season, and obviously it's too early to judge anything. And so we'll see what happens. And you guys can support our Minnesota Twins by playing the great eTab game, Twins Win. Play wherever you play Pilot games at, and try picking a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round to see if you can win some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we're playing some Twins Bingo right now, which means you guys are earning points for the Twiking Zone. And we've actually had a couple shakeups kind of recently, which is kind of nice to see.
Yeah, I always like some shakeups as we stay put most of the time in these standings now, especially since we're in the back half of Season 11.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, previously 9th, getting kicked out of a two-way tie. It's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 88,000 points. They got pushed back by 9th place Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, who has 89,000 points. In 8th place, we got Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge, shortly ahead with 91,000 points. The close races don't end there because in 7th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points.
We do have a winner, Lime Prize, going out to Path over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, taking home $8.
Oh, yeah, good job, Path. But continuing on with these standings, in 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 115,000 points. They got pushed back by 5th place, previously in 6th, GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill, who's currently sitting only 1,000 points ahead with 116,000 points. 4th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. With 133,000 points in 3rd place, we got Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. In 2nd place, also at Corky's Bar South Haven, is Nan with 141,000 points. And in 1st place, almost at 200,000 points, it's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 192,000 points.
Definitely some crazy points there. Our locations have some crazy points as well, as everybody's in the 100,000 point club or higher. In 10th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 139,000 points. They got bumped back from 9th into 10th because rising from unranked to an 8th place tie, we got VFW Blaine tying it up with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. They both have 154,000 points. 7th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 206,000 points. With 211,000 points in 6th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault. 5th place, getting bumped back from 4th, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue with 265,000 points. Formerly in a tie with Corner Bar in Goodhue, getting sole possession of 4th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 267,000 points. With 294,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 375,000 points. And in 1st place, VFW Spring Lake Park with 611,000 points.
Whew, what a commanding lead. But right now, we're listening to some Winter Wonderland. It's like Alice in Wonderland. It's a really fun game where you can win some awesome prizes. It's got all the, almost like all the classic characters from the novel. But if that isn't quite your theme, we have over 50 different charitable eTab games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Oh, well, there's a large M going out to GTZ, and GTZ also takes the coverall, playing at the midi. $8 on that large M, $12 on that coverall, $20 going into your pocket in total. GTZ, good stuff for you. And now we're getting enrolled into a game number 6 of Twins Bingo. And that jackpot is going to continue to grow into this one. And we got a little bit of music history that we can get into.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 1992, Jump by Criss Cross hits #1 in the U.S., where it stays for 8 weeks. Criss Cross is the rap duo of Chris Kelly and Chris Smith, who are both 13.
Yeah.
The track is produced by Jermaine Dupree, who goes on to supply beats for another youngster. Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, I think that's super funny. I didn't realize that the guys who created Jump were only 13 years old.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, super, super interesting. Definitely a good party music song right there with Jump. Next up, in 1970, a little bit earlier, the Jackson 5 bumps the Beatles' Let It Be off the top spot in America with ABC.
Both are very ABC is definitely more like the catchier song.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I could feel like, but both songs also get like stuck in my head.
Oh,
easily.
for sure.
Just depends.
But ABC's, I love the Jackson 5. That may be my favorite Michael time. And that's, which is really hard to say because it's definitely not as good of music. But if you're talking about like sing along, have fun with it music, ABC and all those other songs from the Jackson 5 are super, super good.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember. It was I just remember a movie where someone was like saying that they liked like the like.
Are you talking about Sandlot?
Was it?
Yeah, it's in Sandlot where he talks about how he loves Lil Michael.
No, that's in The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, not
Yeah.
Sandlot. I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Longest Yard. That's what it
It's
is.
the guy who smokes in all the McDonald's stuff.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
great. No, that's Terry Crews.
No, the food, the McDonald's food.
That's Terry Crews. That's Terry Crews
Oh, it
that
is.
sneaks in the McDonald's food.
Yeah.
He's the one that isn't.
Whose nose gets broke.
Yes.
Off the bat.
Yes, and he's
Yeah.
very sensitive.
Yep,
And
yep,
but
yeah.
a very large man.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was mixing up because I really thought that was the same guy that said, I got the quakes that'll make you.
Yeah.
The
No.
shakes that'll Yeah.
I love Terry Crews in that movie. He's
Yeah.
really, really good. I can't believe they got Michael Irvin to play a wide receiver in that movie.
I can't believe they got Burt Reynolds back.
Yes, that was great. That was
Yeah.
awesome that they had him come back for it. Definitely some good stuff. I don't know how we got all off on this, but the Jackson 5 took Let It Be off the top spot in America with their great song, ABC. 1, 2, 3. But you guys should be getting signed up at PGL.World because we got some 2 PGL nights on the way for you guys, Tuesday and Wednesday night. So get signed up tonight at PGL.World to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points on those nights as well as has access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Oh, yeah. And we also, when you get signed up, we put you on the member spotlight where we give you a little bit of extra luck. See if we can get you on those PGL standings.
For sure.
We had a couple players that did just that. We have Bear 199, Mike 2244, Mike 2244 66, K Bear 89, Casey 1986, D Marie, Evil 706, Padre Hawk, Hot 15 Money, Kimmy, Lex, Kari 73, as well as KJ 218, and one KJ 218 and JPWHKC. That really does sound like a radio station when I say the letters together.
JPWHKC, coming to you guys live.
With those rock hits.
Those
You
rock
just hear like
hits.
all the random sounds that go on through
Exactly.
radio stations. Like the
Yeah, all the
The
different
horn.
random noises that they have. It's great stuff. We do have a line prize going out to Brenda over at Bedrock, The Bar 34 at Belasco's Embassy Bar, and Los Dave Jr. Los Dave Jr. is playing at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all of those players.
But if you're getting signed up at PGL.World, you can then compete for points and try and get to our top 10 PGL standings. And let's talk about those players, how they sit right now. In 10th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville with 956,000 points. With 978,000 points in 9th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Albia Gilbert. 8th place is Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 1,023,000 points. With 1,041,000 points in 7th place, we got Ted over at the Sunshine Depot. 6th place, we got Reyes22 over the American Legion Morristown with 1,088,000 points. With 1,103,000 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place is Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,230,000 points. With 1,487,000 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,731,000 points. And in 1st place, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 1,787,000 points.
Oh, yeah. But before we go over these location standings, we got a large M winner, a couple of them actually, with Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee and Red over at American Legion Fridley. They'll be splitting up that $8 large M. Good
One
job.
ball to go. Let's see if it goes out. No, we're clicking over to a $12 must-go coverall prize, and that jackpot is growing into a game number 7.
Oh, yeah, but onto these location standings. In 10th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker with 3,297,000 points. In 9th place is Neighbors Pub Dover with 3,387,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 7th, is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 3,522,000 points. But we do have a winner with Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee, taking home that $12 coverall prize. Good job, Lucky Tim.
Yeah, and good job to all the rest of the winners in that game as we're getting enrolled into a game number 7 now.
Oh, yeah, as we continue on with these location standings. In 7th place, previously in 6th, is VFW Northfield with 3,620,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 8th, is Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,657,000 points. In 5th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 3,886,000 points. With 4,295,000 points is 4th place American Legion Cleveland. In 3rd place is Neeson's Gaylord with 4,552,000 points. Second place, previously in first, is Billy's Rockford with 5,616,000 points. And in first place, previously in second, is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 5,780,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players and locations in the PGL standings. But tomorrow we do have a Wild game. We are coming down to the last few games for our Wild, and they have been getting it done. They are now 51, 21, and 7, and Dmitry Kulikov scored with 1.3 seconds remaining in overtime to give the Minnesota Wild a 5-4 victory over the Nashville Predators on Sunday night. Joel Eriksson had 2 power play goals and an assist. Nick Bungstead and Kevin Fiala also scored, and Marc-Andre Fleury made 21 saves for Minnesota. The Wild have won 5 straight as they battle with St. Louis for second place in the Central Division and home ice for the team's first-round playoff series.
Oh, yeah, and they have another game tomorrow against the Wild versus the Coyotes at 7 o'clock. And if you guys want to support them, you can play the ETAB game, Let's Go Wild.
Yeah, we love that ETAB game. Check out the Slap Shot bonus and see if you can win some great prizes.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to see how many games are left for our Wild, as it's coming down to, I think, maybe 3-4 games left for our Wild.
I think possibly we're on the last, 2 or 3.
It looks like we have 3 games left. We got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday is going to be that final game. Should be some good stuff, and hopefully we can prevail and get that second spot in the Central Division.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a fishery report to move on from one ice to some slushy ice. And we're checking in with the Ellie area by Outdoors Weekly on April 22nd. And the ice is still good on the shoreline. Crappies biting on Fall, Birch, and Armstrong Lake. Anglers are still going out with ATVs.
Man, it'd be, I don't know how.
They're brave.
Yeah, with all that extra weight they're carrying around.
I mean, they said the ice is good in the shoreline, so I guess it must be good.
Yeah,
it surprises me because all the reports that we've read outside of Ellie area have been like, yeah, we're just waiting for the all the slushy ice to
get out of the way.
Exactly, so we can get out there on the boats. But I guess they're still getting out there on the ice, getting those prime fishing spots.
Yeah, I guess so.
Definitely some cool stuff there, and hopefully using some of those methods, you're catching some really big fish.
Oh yeah. But if you got, just a reminder that when you're playing Pilot games, we like you guys sharing those pictures with us. We love to see you guys get pictures and see your guys' faces. So if you want a jackpot, hold up your iPad and let us see your happy face holding the jackpot message. You can also send us pictures of you guys playing with your friends, your favorite bartender, or even your favorite bartender. And you can share your pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to us at jackpots@pilotgames. Or you can put it on any of your social medias with the hashtag PilotGames.
Definitely some good stuff there. We love those player picks. We've been getting a bunch of them lately after you guys get jackpots, and so we love showing those things off. So definitely keep them coming. But we are at 16 balls dropped on this, and we got a line prize going out.
Oh, yeah. We got Brenda over at Bedrock and Yabba Brew over at Bedrock as well. They'll be splitting up that $7 line prize.
Yeah, and as you guys are going after that large M, we got some Vikings news to get into, as we're going to be checking in with the Vikings status on safety. Harrison Smith remains the mainstay in the secondary, as the 2012 first-round pick is set to enter his 11th season in purple. The 2022 season will also mark the first year of a multi-year contract extension Smith signed in August. But just as Smith has been a constant, so has the carousel at the starting spot next to him. Multiple players have filled that role over the years, including Xavier Woods in 2021. Woods then signed with the Panthers this free agency season. That leaves just 3 other safeties on Minnesota's roster, all whom are young and relatively inexperienced.
Ooh. Let's see. Is safety a mid-round possibility for Minnesota?
Yeah, and we do have Rockin' Robin, definitely a great name out there, taking it home at VFW Spring Lake Park, $7, giving us a run-up at this coverall prize, as Rockin' Robin still in line to be able to take this one home. And we got draft analyst Bruggle Brugler, who gave his opinion on if Minnesota should be taking a mid-round safety.
And it seems like he seems to think so. Even as early as the second round, Jalen Petrie from Baylor, he's 5'11" and 200 pounds, but he's so interesting from the way that he was used. He played that star position at Baylor where he was on the edge in the slot single high. He was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. He led the Big 12 in tackles for loss. He could play downhill, but also has had 3 forced fumbles and 2 interceptions. So if you're looking for versatility, you need a guy like Petrie. That's a name to keep an eye on for the Vikings fans.
Yeah, we do have a coverall winner. It's Buzzer Dave and Red. Buzzer Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park and Red over at American Legion Fridley, both splitting $11. Now, we are getting enrolled into a game number 8 of Twins Bingo, so keep on getting rolled, press and play. I think that's a great pickup. I think he's the Jalen Petrie. I think not using one of those top picks on a safety. I mean, Kyle Hamilton would be a great pickup for us. I think would be a nice addition. But I think this guy we can then take another talent at that number 12 pick and still fill in one of those DB roles with Jalen Petrie being so versatile in the way he can be used and how complementary he'll be to Harrison Smith, with Harrison Smith being more that ball hawking safety, and Jalen Petrie more of that run stopping, get down there in the dirty work, blitz him off the edge kind of safety. Yeah, so good stuff. And you guys can support our Minnesota Vikings by playing the great ETAB Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the Skull bonus to win some big prizes.
Oh, yeah. But later on, going from 4 to 6, you guys will be going into our happy hour where you guys will be earning some points for our Jackpot Hunter standings, which have been a little shake-free.
Yes, no, there has been no shakeups. There are some tight races. I will say there are some tight races, but the tight races have not produced any shakeups over the weekend.
No, they have just been staying very tight-knit, all the way from like 8th all the way till, is it 5th? Yeah, all the way from 8th into 5th, we only have a couple thousand points.
Yeah, and I would even argue that that 4th is in that race too, as they're only 2,000 points ahead of 5th. But let's just hop right into these player standings.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place is Dull over at VFW Coon Rapids with 40,000 points. In 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 46,000 points. In 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points. In 6th place is Kimmy over at Kimmy over at Niso Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. They're both tied with 57,000 points. With 59,000 points, in 5th place is Brother Nat over at Chart House. In 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. In 3rd place is Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. Starting off our 100,000 point club, in 2nd place is Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 110,000 points. And in 1st place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 138,000 points.
Definitely some great stuff there. And in the location stuff, we got some really good locations. 10th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 72,000 points. With 75,000 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 79,000 points. With 82,000 points in 7th place, we got Billy's Rockford. With 83,000 points in 6th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. Then we head over to Hilltop with 84,000 points. We got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in 5th place. 4th place is Concordia Lanes Newham with 99,000 points. Super close to getting to that 100,000 point club. 3rd place in that club, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 153,000 points. With 175,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And in 1st place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 363,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those locations. But we got some really fun celebrity birthdays for you guys as you guys just got clicked into this game number 8.
For sure. $9 line prize, $9 large M, and a $3,685 coverall prize. We'll see if we can give it out right here. Brenda, Lucky Tim, Sam, all 2 balls away already on this line prize.
Oh, yeah, but kicking off our celebrity birthdays, born in 1874, it's Guglielmo Marconi, Italian inventor and electrical engineer who pioneered work on long-distance radio transmission, won the Nobel Prize in 1909.
Wow, we have Mikey Wins over at Steve O's taking home that $9 line prize. Now we're working on that $9 large M. But how cool, Marconi inventing the long-distance radio transmission.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Super helpful for being able to do that long-distance communication.
Oh, yeah.
But next up, born in 1917, we got Ella Fitzgerald, American jazz, swing, pop, and blues singer, known as the First Lady of Song, is in Versus Songbook series.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, Ella Fitzgerald, iconic musician.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1940, we got an iconic actor with Al Pacino, American actor known for being in Justice for All, The Godfather, Scorpio, and I feel like everyone's favorite movie that he's in is Jack and Jill.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot. He's in Jack and Jill.
Yeah. Doesn't he have like a whole thing where it's like the Al Cappuccino or something, where he does that coffee business or something? But before we go on about Al Pacino in that odd movie he was in, we got Griff over at VFW Rochester taking him $9 on that large M. Good job.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he is in it playing Al Pacino.
Yeah.
That is, oh gosh.
It is Al Cappuccino.
Al Cappuccino. That is hilarious.
know.
Oh, happy birthday, Al Pacino. Next up, born in 1962, we got Adam Silver, American lawyer and NBA commissioner, currently still the NBA commissioner, and I think he's done a pretty good job at it.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1964, it's Hank Azaria, American actor known for being in The Birdcage and voice behind many characters in The Simpsons. He was Mo, Apu, Chief Wiggum, comic book guy, and Carl Carlson.
Yeah, he has a lot of different names, different characters. He's also just a big-time actor in general, as he's in a bunch of different roles.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a coverall winner. It's Yabba Brew over at Bedrock, taking home $14. Good job, Yabba Brew.
Yeah, happy birthday, Hank. Next up, born in 1969, we got Darren Woodson, American NFL safety, 5-time Pro Bowl, won the Super Bowl in 1992, 93, and 95, and he played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you win that many Super Bowls, that is an accomplishment.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy. Next up, born in 1969 as well, it's Renee Zellweger, American actress known for playing as Bridget Jones.
Yeah, we'll have to look up more of what she does as she was in Bridget Jones' Diaries in 2001. She just was in the new Judy movie in 2019. She's been in multiple different Bridget Jones movies. Now that I'm seeing the Bridget Jones movie, it now makes way more sense. She also is in Case 39.
She's in Shark Tale.
She's in Shark Tale. I wonder who she voices in Shark Tale. This is Angie. Yeah, she voices Angie in Shark Tales.
Oh, the one that isn't like a horrible human being.
Yes, the good female love interest.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Renee Zellweger. Next up, born in 1976, we got Tim Duncan, American NBA forward, played for the San Antonio Spurs, won a few championships, is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, power forward of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really, really good. Mr. Fundamentals right there, Tim Duncan.
That's awesome. Happy birthday to everyone on our celebrity birthday list. And if we didn't happen to have your name on there, we're really sorry. It's kind of hard to get them all.
Exactly. You know, all our celebrities out there playing pilot games.
Oh, yeah. But we got some really fun Timberwolves news for you guys.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah, because they did end off their season 46-36. And now in the postseason, they are now currently 2-2.
Woo.
Oh, yeah. Angry after 2 rough games, Karl Anthony Towns had to channel his emotions in a productive way, a skill he's still trying to master. Towns found his peace at the free throw line. 17 tries gave him plenty of time to stay calm. He roared back with a career playoff best, 33 points and 14 rebounds, helping the Timberwolves recover from their Game 3 collapse and pull out a 119-118 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday night to even the first-round series at 2-2.
Definitely some super exciting stuff. Just taking a chill pill, calming down, and understanding the next game. There's another chance, said Towns, who hit 14 of his foul shots, including a pair of makes with 4.4 seconds left. Anthony Edwards scored 24 points, and backup Jordan McLaughlin, who didn't play in Game 3, went 4 for 4 from 3-point, scoring for 16 points. The Timberwolves relentlessly attacked the basket and were rewarded with 40 free throws. 31 of them they made. Memphis was called for 33 fouls during that game.
Wow. They must have been upset.
Yes. I even saw quotes from the coach afterwards complaining about the reffing. But hey, any way to get the win, and it's been a tough series, and so it's good to see us scrape out another win. And now we have to go to Memphis. Go and get the win there. It's going to be tough, but it's coming to you guys tomorrow, Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Timberwolves take on the Memphis Grizzlies. This may be the deciding game of the series, where we figure out who's going to win, who's going to lose. Because taking that 3-2 lead, it is tough to win back-to-back in these kind of games, and it's so. Hopefully, our Timberwolves can pull it out tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, but. Let's see. We do have some really fun movies that were released today. But before we go over them, we got a line prize winner with VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $9 on that line prize.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. Before we get into that, let's talk about our top fives from our Twiking Zone standings, because we have a little bit of time. In 5th place, we got GTZ at Styles Bar. 4th place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 3rd place, we got Sin Bob at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley.
Oh yeah, and on the location side of things, in 5th place, previously in 4th is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 265,000 points. 4th place is Eagles Rochester. 3rd place is American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, good job to those locations. Now we're about to give out that large M. Mikey Wins is definitely on track to do so. But like you said, you teased it. And movies released on today. In 2008, we had Baby Mama come out.
Oh,
that is starring the lady from Parks and Rec.
Amy Schumer?
No, that's not Amy
No,
Schumer.
not Amy Schumer. What's her name?
Amy
Poehler.
Yeah, Amy Poehler. It's got Tina Fey. It's got Steve Martin.
Oh, so a massive SNL cast.
Yes, it's all like SNL
yeah, it
people.
is SNL cast.
It's the complete SNL cast. It's a real. It's I actually don't know if I've seen this one. Single executive Kate Holbrook, who's Tina Fey, decides the time is right to finally have a baby. She hires a working-class woman, Amy Poehler, from South Philadelphia to act as her surrogate mother. However, Kate's careful planning goes out the window when the woman shows up on her doorstep needing a place to live. A comic battle of wills breaks out between the two pair, and they prepare for the blessed event, trying not to kill one another in the process.
Oh, wow. But we do got a couple winners with Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking home that $9 large M, and Buzzer Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $14 coverall prize. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either, but I've definitely seen this next one.
Oh, yeah. In 2014, it's The Other Woman.
Yeah, definitely a star-studded cast in The Other Woman, and I think it's one of Jordy and her mother's favorite movies to watch. It's one of those, and it's got Cameron Diaz, Leslie Mann, Kate Upton, Nicki Minaj, so many different a lot of different actresses that are super famous, and does a really fun take on a group of women finding out that their significant other is cheating on them with each other, and then them meeting each other and having this whole devious plan of how they're gonna get back on this guy.
Oh, that's really fun.
Yeah,
that's there was another movie that came out ages ago that was kind of like that.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. I even got some entertainment. I'm not usually into those kinds of movies,
Yeah.
and so it's fun enough. And so released on today, The Other Woman. We do have a top 5 from the Jackpot Hunter standings to get into, as you guys have been killing it in these standings. And in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 59,000 points. With 61,000 points in 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 83,000 points for the 3rd place player, Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 110,000 points. And with 138,000 points in 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
And on the location side of things, in 5th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 84,000 points. In 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 99,000 points. In 3rd place is Carbonis Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 153,000 points. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 175,000 points. And in first place and a commanding lead, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 363,000 points.
Definitely some awesome locations there. And you guys just have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get enrolled into the final game of Twins Bingo. So make sure you guys are pressing play. $3,805 on the line on this one. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled. But we do have a fun this day in history, as on April 25th, 1974, the NFL adopts a new overtime rule for regular season games to prevent tie games. The rule change comes as part of sweeping effort to improve the action and tempo of games. The league also moves goalposts from the front to the back of the end zone to limit contact defensive players can make with receivers.
Yeah, definitely some great changes that got made. And, kind of just
oh my gosh, have you seen clips from back when it was in the front?
Yeah.
The people got smashed by those things. Smashed into those. Like, they're running for a catch, and they're, like, about to perfectly get this touchdown grab. That would be an easy touchdown grab in, like, today's NFL. But because there's a post right in the middle of the gameplay, they just run right into it. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm really glad they changed that up.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and a very needed change.
It definitely was a needed change. As I don't even know how you could share sporting fields with football being played that way. You know how, like, there's soccer, lacrosse, all these different.
Like, I'm pretty sure field hockey plays on football fields as well.
Yeah, like they all get like mashed together onto one community field a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And so it'd be interesting. Did they take the goalposts out back then to like make it so they could do all those different events? Just a thought. We do have a line prize going out Chelsea over at Rose Garden Chinese restaurant, taking home $9. Now working on a $9 large M, as we already got people 6 balls away.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy that we have overtime in the NFL regular season. It wouldn't be as fun with ties.
No, there's no reason the NFL.
Nobody likes a tie.
No, and honestly, I think we should find a way to like prevent that in other games. 'Cause I feel like in other sports, because like the ties in like standings, it doesn't really mean much.
Yeah.
A tie is a tie.
Exactly.
A tie just means that neither team was able to
get the win, and so it's not a win or a loss, and it's hard to equate because some ties would mean more than other ties. Like if two bad team, but I guess that's for wins and losses too, and so it's just the truth of sports, and that's why the Eagles make the playoffs and the Chargers miss the playoffs and stuff like that. So I guess that's just how things happen. But Buzzer Dave now 1 ball away on this $9 large M. Hopefully we can get it out. Wow, early. Woo! Wow, Buzzer Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park able to get that out at the 39 ball drop. And so we'll have a nice little run up at this $3,784 coverall prize. 4 balls away for Buzzer Dave, who is 100% in line to be able to take this one home. But while we're working on that, we should talk about our player spotlight.
Oh, yeah. We are currently spotlighting Mad Dog, who playing over at Lincoln Depot, who currently recently took home $27,266.
Wow. And the Lincoln Depot supports a great charity, the St. Cloud Golden Gloves. Their mission statement is to promote and support youth boxing by providing adequate funding, coaching, and any other educational and athletic benefits to youth boxing, coaching, and overall programs of boxing throughout central Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, that is a very awesome charity. But we got a coverall winner with Steve over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $14. Good job, Steve.
Yeah, and good job to all of our winners in these games of Twins Bingo. Enjoy a little bit of Jackpot 125-cent edition. Some definite great jackpots there. And remember, when you play pilot games, your community wins.
Take care.
Is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, sitting with 5,780,304 points.
Whoa, those are some totals in those points.
Oh,
Take
yes.
a breath after reading off all those, because those are some crazy, crazy points. And make sure you're getting after it so you can see your own point total rise on both of our PGL nights, MegaSota Game Night, as well as our Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and some of our favorite bingo comes during our happy hour. We love our Jackpot Hunter games that happen during that happy hour. 23 games of it that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. And you earn points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Absolutely, and there's been a couple shakeups this week, and it's been super exciting to watch. But starting it off in 10th place, we had Duh at VFW Coon Rapids sitting with 39,000. Next up in 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, sitting with 42,000. But with 52,000 in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we jump right into a tie between Kimmy over at Niswa Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, both with 57,000. With 59,000, not too far ahead, is Brother Nat over at the Chart House, sitting in 5th place. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand, sitting with 61,000. But then in 3rd, we've got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with 83,000 points. With 102,000 points in 2nd place, it's Bull, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then in 1st place, it is Bobo, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with a whopping 138,000 points.
What a point total for those top players, but it gets even more impressive when we get into these location standings, because in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 69,000 points. With 72,000 points in 9th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 77,000 points. With 80,000 points in 7th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. With 83,000 points in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 95,000 points. Now we get into that 100,000 point club, because with 153,000 points in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number 1 location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.